Hello everybody, my name is Pooks, and welcome to Game Night with Pooks in 360. Today I am joined with my good friends Stelfox Gaming, Explorer, and the autistic YT. We are going to be playing a game called Would You Press the Button? You are presented with a scenario where you get something really great, but there is a terrible alternative turnout that you must follow to get the great thing if you press the button. So we're going to read some of those situations, and we're going to see if we would press our buttons or not. Just going to have fun, have a laugh, and see where things go. So, let's get started. First question. Will you press the button? If you press the button, you have the power to read the thoughts of anyone, but you are forced to constantly listen to the thoughts of your biological family members anywhere you go. Discuss.
Depending on the age, I press it.
Okay, so you'd wanna be forced to listen to all of your family's thoughts in your head constantly.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the age and like what their brains are like thinking of, and
Well, I
like
mean,
if they're at a job and they're thinking about their like taxes, their bills, and I'd be fine with that. I'm that same.
I have a lot of biological family members, and that's a lot of thoughts, and I don't know. I don't think I'd press that one.
I mean, the only upside I would have from it was that, like, I grew up in a very quiet home. Like, people talk, but, like, even to this day, you know, outside of YouTube, I'm still very quiet with my voice, because it's deep, I just don't like getting loud. So, like, I would feel like I'd have to talk even louder, because there's always a voice playing in my head, or multiple voices. I feel like I'm to the point where I'm, like, screaming, trying to talk to people normally.
Yeah. I don't know, what's your thoughts?
I definitely would. I mean, hearing those thoughts 24/7.
Yeah,
I mean, it would be like Bruce Almighty having to respond to all those emails.
Great film. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So we're not gonna press the button on that one. So future Pooks, edit in like some X's on the screen. That's a lot of work I just gave myself. Maybe I won't do that. If you see X's, great. If you don't, you're great too.
X for Explorer, only press the button because he's longer.
Here's a good one. I think we'll have a fun time discussing this one. You can turn invisible whenever you want, but when you turn invisible, you also become blind.
Can you please repeat that? I did not hear that.
No problem. You can become invisible whenever you want, but every time you become invisible, you also become blind. Would you press the button? So, Fox, you're immediately pressing the button.
Mm-hmm.
I'd press that button too. Button has been pressed.
I mean, depends what you're trying to do with it. I mean, if you're trying to see something, that's really what I'd only use it for. Like, I try to use it to...
You're gonna snoop. You're gonna go invisible and snoop things.
That's not what I mean.
You're gonna go peeping.
Okay, we're gonna skip the inappropriate questions. But
This is a family-friendly game show.
Yeah, family friendly. So, I mean, like, I would go into... And yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. That's why I'm not pressing the button.
Okay, I think it would be useful to be able to become invisible even if you couldn't see. I feel being invisible but also blind would be beneficial. You could, like, I don't know, sneak into places and, like, go invisible and have the guards run past you. And then just cross your fingers that when you open your eyes, they're not there.
Yeah, cross your fingers so you don't smash into anything too, because you can't see.
So, I feel like, you know, if you were trying to run away from an animal, it wouldn't work as well because, you know, great sense of smell. But, say you're running away from somebody that's trying to attack you, invisible. They're not going to smell you unless you know...
Yeah.
In certain circumstances, but they're not going to smell you. Also, like, if you're a dad, you know how cool of an ability that'd be to, like, prank your kids and, like, to mess with them? Like, get in here quick! Invisible. They come in there, and all of a sudden just uninvisible yourself, just like, I would love it. They wouldn't, but like, after a while they get used to it, like, oh yeah, my dad turns invisible, it's fine. But like, it'd be great, I'd enjoy it.
Imagine being the kid at school. Yeah, my dad turns invisible. That's him.
I was just about to say that.
Like, the Billy's dad's not there.
Ooh, that got dark quick.
Driving like that, like
not like that. They're just like they don't understand. They don't understand. He's actually there. He's just invisible.
Now,
Imagine going into school to pick your kid up.
Yeah.
something different. Something different would be if you turn invisible every time you close your eyes.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Then would you press the button?
I mean, that'd pretty much just be the same thing.
I would need a
every time
very
you-
safe space to sleep in.
Every time you blinked, you'd, like, flash.
Oh, that would be sick, though.
That'd be creepy.
That would be
Do
weird.
you think that somebody would be able to find a way, like, to get in between to where you're, like, kinda have it open to where you can, like, barely see, but it would be
Right.
still, like,
I don't know the
system?
I don't know the semantics of this power. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I don't know.
yes, it will all work in this reality of this game.
Eventually, people would just know you as the person that blinks in and out of existence. So I mean, why
I
not?
feel like the government would have some questions for you.
A little bit. Maybe
Yeah.
you're a test subject, but that's up to you if you want to go that route. So I mean,
Yeah.
If it turns that, I can't touch it. I don't want to be in a lab somewhere.
I think either way, people are gonna catch on that something's not quite right. But yeah.
Maybe.
I'd press the button on that one. You gain the ability to shapeshift into any animal you want at will at any time, and can speak to said animal. But once you turn into an animal for the first time, you can never revert back to being a human or communicate with humans in conventional language.
Does it say that you can change animals while you're,
Yes,
when...
you can change animals at will.
Ooh.
So you can become any animal and just keep switching, but you can no longer be a human.
Yes. Would you press that button?
Before you change, you should, like, if you can do sign language, like, learn sign language and all that stuff. That was my table. Forgot that was there, but yes, I'd press the button.
Well, you'd like shapeshift into a monkey and sign language to the
Yeah.
humans?
Yeah.
I don't know.
that'd work.
I like being a human. I wouldn't press the button on that one. What about you, Autistic?
Yes.
You're pressing that. You want to be an animal?
Mhm.
What animal? What animal is your animal of choice that you turn into first?
I mean, I'll probably be a shark.
A shark.
Explore the ocean.
Ooh,
That actually sounds interesting.
it does.
I like that.
And according to the question, you'd be able to talk to other sharks. So that's pretty neat. See what all the sharks are up to? Now, I'm not pressing soul. Did you say you would or wouldn't?
No, I'm passing. I'm about to get married. I got things
Ah,
happening.
yeah.
I'm excited
You
about
have
life.
You got life
I'm
to worry about.
passing on that.
Bro, so you wouldn't change into a fox just to see what it feels like?
But
I've already got the name. I've got the logo. I've got
I don't think Mrs. Fox would like being married
yeah.
to an actual fox. Just a thought. Just a thought. Next question. You have the power of flight, but have to fly feet first.
I'm down. Yes.
Yes,
Can
to
you fly
flight.
backwards, though?
Well, I mean, your feet have to be going forward first. So, like, imagine
Yeah, so
lying
if you
down and then going forward with your feet.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you get the beep, beep motion going on, then you can just have it go. Like, just go forward if you can go backwards like that. If you can cheat the system and go backwards while you're flying backwards, so it technically is going forward, that would be cheating the system.
Think about it this way. The only time you can propel yourself, all your propulsion comes from your feet, and it pulls you up. So like the rest of your body essentially loses its weight, and the feet are just pulling. Like it
Yeah,
has its own like.
You ragdoll from your feet.
I would be down, but do you still get that sensation of like whenever you're going down a steep slide,
Ooh.
and your stomach's like going up into your chest as
You
you're flying? So,
probably
like, the
would.
whole time you're like.
Yeah.
You
don't
probably
know, like-
would.
I feel after a while you get used to it, but like I feel like for a few months you're just sitting there trying to learn how to fly, and you're always getting your stomach all the way in your chest. Like, I'd still take it, but like it'd be a challenge.
My question is, how do you see where you're going?
That's the whole point of the...
You need a neck pillow. Just,
Or like,
Just get a mirror.
your super suit would have some elaborate like mirrors that you could look down and like have mirrors where you could see where you were going. I don't know,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
like
that
a-
is something
like
to
some
invest in.
retractable Iron Man suit. Did I just get a mic warning? I did just get a
Yeah.
mic warning.
you did. Everything's got quiet.
No, my
The
washing-
recording didn't
Oh,
hear
there we
that, but The recording didn't hear that. Is my voice inordinately loud or something? I hope not.
No,
No,
you're.
It's not peeking out. Who knows? I don't know. Thanks, Raccoon. No, autistic. Feet first flight. Thoughts?
Definitely not for me.
No.
I mean, it's like trying to almost... it probably would definitely be very difficult for me to try and learn. I mean, it took me a while to... I could argue do skateboarding.
Yeah, I think it would be an interesting sensation. I'd press it though because it's flying and flying's cool. I feel like you could find a way to make it work, so I've pressed my button.
Like, you'd have like a superhero name like Dropkick, because as you enter the fight, your feet are already first, so you just come in.
Ooh,
I think
I like
it would work.
that. I like that, yeah. I like that, yeah.
Remake
Definitely.
Killer Bean dramatic entrance.
This is a good one to end on. We've had it already in our practice round, but I am sad I wasn't recording it, so we're going again. You gain the ability of flight, but you have to fly like a balloon filled with helium, only going up.
Ooh.
Alright, who wants to take it?
So now, in our
Oh.
practice round, Stelfox immediately pressed that button, and I want to hear Stelfox's explanation of how he would use this
Oh,
ability
yeah.
again.
Okay, like I said, okay? During the practice round, I talked about it. I get a 2-story house, I take the stairs out. Everything upstairs is mine because nobody else can reach it, right? I grab my food, I flip upside down, I go up to the roof, and I just walk away. Like, I'm up there. Private office, everything. I know there are many more implications I could use it for, but that was the first thing that came to my mind. Like, I like it.
But would you
So
use your VR while you're upside down? Because the tracking might not work.
Well, no.
You wouldn't have to stay
But
upside down.
Ah, yes.
think about the immersion I could have with the games that actually twist you upside down. Like going on ceilings and whatnot.
Oh,
my goodness.
Oh my god.
That'd be insane. I don't think I'd actually get motion sick from it then. I could be like, alright, I got this. And just whoop, go upstairs.
That'd be
has a
great.
whole new meaning.
Yeah.
Would all your furniture be stuck to the ceiling to make
I
everything
would have
work?
some furniture up there on purpose. I would there would be a couch
You'd
up
mount
there.
it.
I'd just mount it to the roof. Maybe a
Imagine
TV.
the phone call to get somebody to do that for you. Bro, I need my couch on the ceiling.
Can you mount that?
What? Oh, think about that. Phone calls. You know how people sit there and just they grab their phone and they pace around when they're talking? You could go on the roof and just pace until you have too much blood flow and you come back down and you're like, alright, I'm good. But there would be so many places you could explore. I would take phone calls outside all the time. I'm like, alright, here we go. Go into the forest, flip upside down, walk amongst the trees, and
Ooh.
You could, if you could.
I feel like you'd have a lot of adventures with it.
I'd press that button, and I would carry one of those tin cows in a can that you flip it upside down and it makes the mooing sound. I'd carry one in my pocket. So every time I flip, as I went up,
Or one of those little sliding
slide
whistles.
So
Yes.
many jokes to go with it.
Yes.
I can just imagine Pooks just sitting there, hands in pockets, just sitting there, flips upside down. Woo.
I'd do this. I'd go to Disney World or a popular amusement park, and I'd go to one of those guys holding the big balloons, and I'd ask for one, and then I'd have my arm go up, and I'd fly and be like, "No, I'm flying away," and everybody would panic, and I'd be like, "Eh." There's no real purpose to that, but I'd get a laugh, probably.
Yeah,
I mean-
you get a chuckle from everyone who gets the joke.
If you're ever in a conversation that you don't want to be a part of, instead of just excusing yourself like normal people would, you can just not say anything, hands in pocket, and just
So, yeah,
conversation
I
would
get it.
stop. It would be gone because there's no way they're going back to whatever was bothering you now that they just saw that. It ends it right there.
You should sing the song Goodbye
We
Leave
should, that's how we should just end the video. All of us just going up while talking about the topic.
Yep. Appreciate y'all watching. It's been fantastic. Would you take this question? If so, drop a comment. Let us know about it, and we'll see you the next time. Thank y'all for watching.
He knows how to do this.
Well, while Stelfox goes over there and looks at the tiny bear that he loves so much, I want to thank
Please
everyone
bear with
for
us.
for watching. Stelfox is going to steal the tiny bear while I say the outro. Explorer has popped a ego potion. This is professionalism. This is why you have subscribed to this channel, because this is the type of content you want to see. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Stelfox has just left the room with a tiny bear. Explorer big head gribbly. Sorry, Mr. Cameron, for that. You have to see that now. And now it's me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and do all of that fun stuff. Like we've said, pick one of the questions and discuss what you would or wouldn't do in the comments below. Would you press the button on said question? There the bear over there. Oh, it's gone. It was there for a second. This is a really long-winded and unnecessary outro. Press that like button, subscribe button, share it to somebody who needs to see whatever this is. Stelfox has a tiny bear. Check out my social medias. That's a big-headed mama monkey. I don't know what this is anymore.